The Conductive Education School for Special Needs always held its annual sports day in the school playground. Each and every student has the chance to take part in an event. They try constantly to distribute medals as awards to each participant. A total of 26 games get the chance to be chosen, where each student's individual skill level appears. They support giving every student equal opportunities, and they applaud each and every action they take. Let's all welcome our guest today, Dr. Cisal Geo, Principal, Conductive Education School. It's really a pleasure to have you, and good morning, Kuwait, Dr. Cisal.
Thank you, I'm good.
So what is mostly the vision and mission of a special school?
See, the special schools, we cater to students with a differential ability.
Okay.
So we try to provide them educational and support services to help them to develop their potential to the maximum extent, so that they can be independent as much as possible. That's our aim,
So,
to help them to be independent.
basically, you are principal of a school where students with special needs.
Yeah, we have different categories of special needs.
Okay.
There are students with autism, students with the Down syndrome, cerebral palsy, and global developmental delay.
Okay. So what are the services given in the special schools?
See, as the students come to the school, we do a detailed assessment to find out the level or the abilities of each child. Based on that, we place them in a classroom where there are around 8 to 9 students maximum, under the supervision of a special education teacher and an assistant teacher.
So 8 to 7 or 9 students?
Yeah, maximum is the 9 in a class.
In a class.
It depends on the severity level of the students. If they need more one-to-one attention, the number can even go down to 6.
Okay.
So that in a classroom, the teachers focus on their academic skills, training in their personal care skills. And additional to that, we have the support services, which means the speech therapy, occupational therapy, physiotherapy, behavioral therapy, and healthcare facilities given in the school.
Really? That's amazing. So it's okay. I just want to ask you a question out of the context here. I mean, what are the symptoms of autism?
See, the main symptom which is very evident is that lack of eye contact.
Lack of eye contact.
Eye contact.
He never makes an eye contact.
See, it's very, like, as a child, when the child is around 6 months itself, if you hold the child in the hand and talk to the child, they look at your face, they, bubble back.
Yeah.
Maybe at that stage, if the parents may not notice that, but as the child grows, when you call the child is not looking back at you. When you are talking, the child is not looking at you. Child is running around, and you are not getting that social contact with the child. That is a red signal, and the communication gap. It is not because their speech mechanism has any problem, it is a communications. So they don't communicate.
And that's autism.
That's autism.
It's not he has something, I mean, a brain damage.
See,
it's the lack of communication what makes him, he's a lone individual.
Yeah, they are in their own world, we can say. So the main thing is that have lack of communication and social interaction skills.
So he understands. He can comprehend.
See, again, in autism also there are students with a different level of intellectual capacity. There can be an autistic child with a normal intelligence level, and there are other students, they have autism with intellectual deficit. If there is an intellectual deficiency, then you have to look into that also.
Good. So thanks for clarifying autism, because honestly I was really curious, Dr. Cisal. So what are the services given in special schools?
This is what we give: the educational academic services, speech and language skill training, occupational therapy, that is mainly dealing with the sensory needs of the child, fine motor skills, all that. Physiotherapy for the gross motor skills. Like, the kids who have, especially the ones who are on the wheelchair, they have gait problems, balance problems. So the physiotherapists deal with that.
So
and
you have all these
facilities available in the school.
In the school.
Oh. So
with
even
the
if
specials.
Yes, even
special people's specialties.
Specialized in occupational therapy,
and
specialized in physiotherapy, specialized in speech therapy. So even though the child is there in the classroom, the student will be taken out of the classroom for these therapies individually. Like the speech therapy is given one-on-one, occupational therapy is given one-on-one.
This is, we're talking about private sector, right?
In the school, private sector. We are a private school, but we are supported by PADA, Public Authority for Disability Affairs.
So who's the key person in training of the students and their skills?
See, the key person when you talk, the case manager is the classroom teacher, the special educator. But we cannot ignore the parents. They are also a key person in the training of the students, because they are in the school for 5 to 6 hours. Rest of the time they are with the parents. So we try to involve the parents as much as possible in our training.
You're saying the parents
of the child.
They always will be in the school?
No, they are not in the school.
But
we do have a regular communication with the parents, and we have evaluations, and we make frequent parents meetings to discuss with the parents what is happening in the school, how they can continue that at home.
Amazing. So which curriculum and programs are implemented in the school?
See, we have a curriculum called Functional Academic Curriculum for Exceptional Students.
I mean, this is like international standard?
Yeah, this is a curriculum from America. Okay. But we have adapted certain areas to meet the cultural needs of Kuwait.
Okay, amazing. Yeah.
So that we have done, and it has different subject areas like maths, social studies, science, personal health skills. That is starting from eating, drinking, toileting, all those skills are covered. Then we have the vocational training. Additional to this curriculum, we have a program called AziadiQ8. It is UK-based program which gives accreditation to the programs which we are doing in the school with each student.
Back in the days, there was a myth, about, the age, the lifespan span of the Down syndrome students.
Yeah.
And they don't live longer. I mean, is it true?
See, there are sometimes Down syndrome kids can have the inherited heart abnormalities, like they are having a hole in the congenital heart abnormalities.
They will last until when?
You cannot say a specific day. There are kids who live like 60, 70, but if the health issues like the congenital abnormalities in the heart, if it is corrected, some of the kids, they live like any others. But it again depends on other medical complications what you have.
And from your experience, the Down syndrome students, are they like literally don't understand anything?
No, they are not like that. They are the kids who are very social, very easy to interact with.
I've seen them in a lot of places, social gatherings. We see some, families they have, and they are
much social than me or you.
Yeah.
They are much social.
Yeah.
And of course, again, it depends on their intelligence level and the training given. Some of them can get into an independent job where it is the routine skills which you are training.
Amazing.
That it's not that.
Thanks for clarifying this too. Because honestly, a person like me, I always wonder about the autism, Down syndrome. I mean, these kind of, difficulties.
And they can be trained to be independent.
Yeah. So how do you make sure students' involvement in National and Liberation Day celebrations?
So it is not a one-day activity. So in our curriculum itself, we have areas where we talk about the mother country, the rulers of the country, important places of the country. So they get into activities involving like maybe coloring a flag, making a Kuwait tower. So they get into that activities on a routine basis, and especially in the month of February, what we do is our theme for the entire curriculum is based on the Kuwait National Day and Liberation Day. So they do get a chance to learn about, like for example, colors of the flag, which color comes on the top, which color, so the regular training, they do enjoy.
Do they understand the concept of Ramadan, Greish, Girgian, and Eid?
Yes, of course. Many of them, there are kids who really fast during Ramadan. They understand the concept of fasting. And what we do is bring the concept, like for Greish, we celebrated last week before Ramadan, which is more of a social skill where you learn to share the bonding. So all of them brought their share of food and we all had it together.
How do the school organize these occasions?
we have special assemblies during all these occasions. So wherein the classes are given responsibility to organize activities related to the programs. Maybe it is a song, dance, or making materials. Last week we had a program on which they had a big flag which they colored. So they get actively involved with that.
Dr. Cisal Geo, it's really a pleasure.
Thank you.
And you know, it's good, you know, to see you in the near future, you know, and talking about those students. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Dear viewers, that was our guest, Dr. Cisal Geo, Principal, Conductor Education School. And we'll go, I think, for a break, and then we'll be back, so don't go away.